Hey y'all, it's Kisa of A Graceful Touch Massage and Yoga Bliss. Today I want to work on a few techniques to help you with the tension in the hips that stem from tightness in the inner thighs, the quads, and the glutes. I'm going to first give you a little insight on a few of the muscles that contribute to that pain, and then I'll demonstrate a few techniques and stretches to help relieve some of the tension and open up those hips. You're going to need a few props for today's video. You'll need a foam roller. I prefer the foam roller like the one on the left here because it's a little bigger, and the bigger foam rollers give you a broader range, but a smaller one like the one to the right here is fine as well. You can get the foam rollers at Walmart, Target, or any sporting goods store. If you don't have a foam roller just yet, that's totally fine. You can use something like a Lysol can or a hydro flask like these pictured here. You just basically want to have something that is strong enough to support your weight and won't collapse when it starts to move. In addition to the foam rollers, you're also going to want at least 2 blocks. If you don't have any blocks, then that's fine as well. You can use hardcover books like a textbook or a smaller book like one of those reading books. So let's talk about the muscles that we're going to be focusing on today. You've got the sartorius muscle, the rectus femoris muscle, the vastus medialis muscle. You've got your adductor longus, and right here at the end there, you've got the gracilis muscle. All 5 of these muscles play a major role in the flexing of your hip joint and some with the extension of your knee. They also play a role in bringing your leg out and in. So let's get to the first exercise. We're going to be using the foam roller for this. As you can see here, I'm using it for the quads, particularly that rectus femoris muscle, which is that muscle right in the front of your thigh. You can see here I'm going all the way from the top of my knee to the top of my thigh. You don't want to make that foam roller on that knee because that will hurt, and we definitely don't want that. You can kind of play with it here. You see I'm walking my feet back and forth just to kind of give it a little extra push here. And then if you want to do a little bit of core work, you can take it and go a little bit higher. So now that we've got those quads out of the way, let's focus a little bit more on our inner thighs. This is going to focus more on the gracilis muscle. As you can see here, I'm going to make sure I put that foam roller just above my knee. And then we're going to slowly roll back and forth. I did not give myself enough room to do this, so bear with me here. But I'm going to use the couch to kind of push it off. Now, as you can see, I kind of bend my knee here, and that's only because I want to get a little bit further into the adductor muscle. Now, my hips are really, really tight. So you're going to probably see some facial expressions that are not very pleasant. But you know what? You just got to get through it and just go on. So now we want to start setting up for our inner thigh stretches. Right here, I'm just kind of holding it there at the adductor to give it the gravity that it needs to loosen up. You just got to do a little bit of a jig with it, you know, because if you don't make it fun, what's the point of doing it, right? All right, now let's get into some hip stretches. You're going to need your blocks for this, but not just starting out, so you kind of want to put them to the side. We're going to first start with just stretching. If you're into doing splits or wanting to do full splits, these are good stretches to start with. I'm just going to have my leg out to the side here and just stretch it out. You know, you can hold it for like a minute or so. I like to do it for 30 seconds to a minute, and then I bring it in. Once I do that and I feel like I'm stretched out enough, I start to put a block underneath to deepen my stretch. Make sure the block is sitting just above your knee. You can have it sitting in the middle of it, but you just don't want to put too much pressure on it. If you're looking to deepen that stretch more, you can stack that block, or again, if you have books, you can use books. I have to readjust here because I had a little bit too far down. So then we're going to just sit in it and just hold on. Gravity will do its thing and it'll start to open up your hips more. So now I'm just going to show you a different angle. This is from the side here. I'm going to start off with no blocks. As you see, I'm kind of pulsing up and down here just to do a little bit of an exercise. Once I feel a little bit of a stretch there, I start to stack my block. Just kind of sit on there. Again, gravity is going to be your friend through all of this. While you're sitting there, you can dance around like I am, because I don't know about y'all, but I get bored if I got to do the same thing over and over again. But you know what? That's the thing about stretching and getting your hips and your muscles adjusted. You have to do repetition. Repetition is key. As you can see, I am stretching there, getting a little bit of a thigh and hamstring stretch. And if you want to add in a little bit of work there, you can do like slight little push-ups. I'm not good at push-ups, but I'll do my best. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave me one. I don't mind answering any of the questions you may have. Also, please share this video. If you don't want to share it, it's cool. Tag a friend that you think may want to benefit from this video. Also, follow me on Instagram, A Graceful Touch Massage, and Yoga Bliss _ Tuscaloosa. We will be having more videos posted. And if you haven't had a chance, check out our websites, agracefultouchmassage.com and yogablistuscaloosa.com. Thank you. Love and light, and namaste.